Hello and welcome back. Today is going to be my hits and misses from my makeup basket from last week. It's mostly lip products and a few eyeshadows. So I will get started. I will start with my lipsticks. I had 3 lipsticks. Yeah, I think I only had, sorry, I'm looking behind me at the basket. I had 3 lipsticks and I really liked them all, so I included them. 2 of them are new. The first is Soft Silver Rose from Revlon. It's a fabulous pink. This is so creamy. It lasted quite well. I did obviously have to apply after I'd had multiple cups of tea and drinks of water and whatever else. But it is really, really nice in the lips. I do really enjoy these Revlon lipsticks. This is a super lustrous, which I think is all the lipsticks that I have from Revlon are super lustrous, and they're just lovely. I really recommend checking them out. The next new lipstick is the Kit lipstick from Rimmel, and this is in 05. Now it is a similar shade to the Revlon one I just showed you, but the Revlon lipstick has got almost like a metallic sheeny finish. It has got a really sort of high shine, oh, it's a pearl finish, excuse me. So it kind of almost looks like there's a purpley tone to it, you know, like a lilac-y sheen off it. So they are different. This is just a true colour and it's lovely and creamy, and I'm actually wearing this today as well as the Luna over the top. I've just gone and had a sandwich, so it may have come off. I should have reapplied. Anyway, these two are really nice together. So that's the Kate 05 Rimmel lipstick. And this one again, this is a Bourjois lipstick, and I keep coming back to this one. I really, really enjoy it. It's number 17. Again, it's a similar sort of shade, but this leans more corally peachy toned than the other two. The other two are more pinky and more sort of true pinks than this is. And this again is lovely, layered with the Apocalypse that I have here. I have both my Apocalypse in, it's in Luna and in Stellar. I can't really wear Luna by itself. It makes me look kind of ill, which is just never a good look. However, the more I'm sort of testing things out, because I've restricted myself to my weekly makeup basket, I am trying it more with all my lipsticks, and I've discovered it works really well over the top of number 17 from Bourjois and over this Kit lipstick in 05, which, as I said, I'm wearing today. It softens the pink down to make it of more of a peachy tone, and with this one it just, I don't know, it just seems to just make it even a wee bit more peachy than it already is. If I try and smear that over the top and rub them together, you can see I end up with quite a nice pinky peachy colour, whereas the Luna by itself is, you know, it's an orange peach and really, really pale of itself. I've also tried layering the Stellar and the Luna together, and they work well. The Stellar by itself is fabulous. It's such a stunning colour. I haven't tried it with any of the other lipsticks because it's a pink all by itself. It doesn't need other pinks. This is just lovely though. Really, really like this. For eyes, I've fallen in love with my 2 new products, unsurprisingly. I love my Sleek palette, and I will always love it, but it's not a favourite for the week, you know, that kind of way. It hasn't stood out enough. This is the Wild Nude cream eyeshadow from 17. It's brilliant, it's absolutely lovely. I tried wearing it by itself and it works fine. It just adds that wee bit of just lift to your eye. I wouldn't recommend bringing it in because I wasn't thinking one day, as you do when you're getting ready in a hurry, and I brought it in right in close to my tear duct. Just send that flying. Brought it in right in close to my tear duct, and then layered this one, which is another favourite. It's the number 17 Statuesque. It's a sort of metallic-y, pinky, beautiful shade. I've shown it in the haul and you can check that out. I'll either link it below, or you can just go and look at the videos I've uploaded very recently. And these two together are a lovely, lovely combination because they are similar shades. They're both slightly pinky toned with a metallic-y finish. The nude is more browny than the Statuesque is, but I didn't think, and I brought it in close to my tear duct, and then it looked really, really dark in there. You don't need to do that to your eyes. It just looks heavy and not very nice. So as long as you remember not to bring it all the way in towards the tear duct, it's fine. This is fine in towards the tear duct, as long as you make sure it's only on the moving part of your lid and don't bring it up any higher. Try and keep it quite down low. It's a nice colour. This is for me because I am very, very fair, so it might be okay on you. But these two together are just beautiful. It's almost like a, not natural, I suppose with the crease colours and everything else, it's kind of natural, but it just brightens my lids a bit and it's not too over the top. And if you don't like wearing a lot of makeup to work, this might be a nice combo to try out. So that's Statuesque from number 17 and Wild Nude from number 17. Cheek products that I love. My new blush from Soap & Glory, Love at First Blush. This is a beautiful blush. I wore this a few times and I really, really liked it. It lasted well. It's a lovely colour on. You don't need a highlighter with this because it almost acts as a highlighter itself. You can see it's kind of got a sheen off it there. It's a lovely, lovely blush. Recommend checking it out. And I think there is another offer going on as well at the moment with Soap & Glory in Boots. So if you fancy it, go and have a look. Benetint, I finally actually fallen in love with this. I don't know whether I was using it wrong or what put me off this initially. I wouldn't use this on my lips ever because the taste is just nasty. Really, no. I'm quite sensitive to taste and sound and light and all these sort of things, so anything that is any way off in any way, shape or form, I find it very hard to deal with. This though on my cheeks, as long as you I use my Real Techniques stippling brush. So I put this on, I'll do one cheek and then I'll go in with my stippling brush immediately and blend it out, and it adds just a nice wee glow. You could wear it by itself and it just adds a wee tiny touch of flush to your cheeks and looks relatively natural, and you know, it's not too strong. It's not like a bright red on your cheeks or anything. I have this though, I've been layering it underneath my other blush. I have this underneath, oh, this, another favourite. It's the Bare Minerals blush in Florette, which is a loose powder blush, and it's quite pink. It's quite a strong pink. And this has got a wee tiny amount of glitter. So if you layer these together, it's quite nice. This Bare Minerals blush is lovely. It's almost got a small amount of shimmer in there. I've still got the sticky thing in there just because I didn't want all of the product coming out at once because there's only wee holes in it, which is probably a bit gross for some people, but I only opened one hole on it. This pink has got a wee touch of shimmer in it, which is probably not showing up, but it doesn't translate onto the skin very much. You know, it doesn't go across really shimmery on your skin, as you can see maybe today, unless the light's just washing me out. I have been playing with my white balance, I still haven't got it right. But anyway, this is really, really nice. It lasts quite well throughout the day. You only need a small amount when you apply it. It blends out really well, and it's just a really, really nice colour. And that's it for favourites. I have two sort of feels. By sort of, I mean they're good, but they're not as good as I expected. And the first is the Flush Glitter Pencil from Stargazer. And this is a nice colour, but the pencil itself is so very, very incredibly soft, but still, I don't know, it's just really, really soft, which means the pencil, like whenever I went to apply it, the tip of the pencil broke off twice, which to me is a wee bit annoying, to be honest. I want something soft but isn't going to break every time I go to use it on my eye. This may get better when I've sharpened it a few more times. I'm not sure. The colour itself is lovely, and I am actually wearing it in around my tear duct today just to brighten everything up, and for that it's really, really good. So it's not a full, this product is awful, never ever buy it. It's not like that at all. It's just in my head I kind of expected more and I didn't quite get what I was expecting. And the second sort of feel that again isn't necessarily a feel, I'll just do a quick swatch. I think it's how I applied it, and I'm going to have to play with it a wee bit more. It's the Work the Colour eyeshadow pencil in Vanilla Sky, and that's it there. It's a lovely creamy texture, and you know, it works quite well, but when I went to blend it out on my eye, you know, I tried it with my finger and I tried using it with a brush, it almost became slightly chunky or something. It just, Like with the NYX pencils, when you usually soften those out, you only put on a small amount and you soften those out quite well, and it evens out really, really nicely. This one didn't necessarily blend out as nicely as I would have liked. You can kind of see there it's blended out slightly patchy of itself. So they're not as good as the NYX pencils, but they are nice, and this is a lovely colour, and I would play with it more and see how I get on. But it's not as good as I was expecting. I still want to get my hands on the vintage blush colour of this pencil, because again it's a lovely colour, but I want to play with this more before I decide to buy the next one, really. Yeah, not as good as I was expecting, but still okay. It worked well as a base, and as long as you've got, I don't know, you take your time and you blend it out all right and everything, and it'll work as a good base over a primer, if that makes sense. So that's my whole review for last week's makeup basket, some of my favourites and fails. I'm still actually really enjoying doing this, so I may continue it on in some way, shape or form after the spending ban, because it's forcing me to use my products but try them out in new ways by combining various lipsticks and whatever else. So that's everything. If you're interested in what's on my face, I have added that on to the end of my empties video, which is either up or it will be coming up, so when you watch that you can watch the end and see what's on my face. And that is it. So thank you very, very much for watching. Please like if you like, please subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!